Okay, this is a response to the fact that Obama thinks we need to go back to Afghanistan. Now, while I agree that yes, something needs to be done, I do not agree with how long it has taken in order to get it done. My point would be that we got distracted with Iraq. Now, as far as I understand it, there are a few plausible reasons that we went to Iraq. The first one being people getting lined up, shot, and rolled down into a mass grave. Now, while I am glad that that was put to a stop, I do not think it was any of our business to get involved in the first place. Whether this is true, I have no idea. Like I said, I've heard different reasons. The second reason I've heard is oil. If we went over there for oil, then why are our gas prices still so high? Why? It makes no sense. So we obviously didn't go over there for oil. The other reason would be weapons of mass destruction. If this is the case, then the United Nations had to be involved. So I did some research. Indeed, the United Nations said that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, and if they did not comply, then force will be taken. Well, Iraq didn't comply, so guess who had to go and put their own war on hold to go take care of another problem? Now, with the fact in mind that United Nations is made up of several different countries, why was it that not another country stepped up to go take care of this problem? We obviously had our own problems at the time that needed taken care of. So why now are we going back to Afghanistan after all this time? Well, Obama has informed us that the reason we are going back is because the Taliban and Al-Qaeda are getting stronger and they need to be dealt with. I agree with this, however, my opinion is the fact that they should have been dealt with a long time ago. We should not have been involved in Iraq. Everyone that we lost in Iraq should not be gone, because it should have been another country or countries that decided to go there and take care of that problem while we were having our own. I don't understand why the United Nations relied on us to take care of that problem. I guess that's my point. We have an image as a country that we are untouchable. Obviously, that image was broken when the 9/11 attacks happened. But it's strange how the other countries still look up to us as a recognizable force to be feared, for lack of a better term. Now, there are other countries, as in Russia, Japan, China, whatever, that also could have dealt with this. They could have taken the time to go to Iraq to take care of this problem. I don't think Obama realizes that the Taliban and Al-Qaeda are never going to be wiped out. There is always going to be at least one left with outside connections that, when we are done in Afghanistan, is going to want to rebuild his troop, for lack of better terms, and come at us again full force. The longer we are there, the longer we are antagonizing the situation. It should have been dealt with a long time ago when we had tabs on these people. I feel that it is way late trying to take care of this problem. My husband is in the military. He was supposed to go to Iraq. Those orders were just canceled. He is now supposed to go to Afghanistan. And oddly, I have a gut feeling that this time I will be having a knock on my door telling me that he won't be coming home. My gut feelings are usually never wrong. Why should we lose more of our husbands, our sons, daughters, wives, whatever, because of the fact that we had to put our problems on hold? Are we going to stop in Afghanistan again if another country decides that they need help? We helped one country, why not more, right? Other countries are going to start making excuses in order to get help because they've seen what you did in Iraq. They might not agree with it, but we had to spend our money, our tax dollars, for rebuilding a country that most of us have never even been to and don't care much for in the first place. My husband has a very strong dislike for that part of the world anyways. He feels that we need to just nuke it and wipe it off the map altogether. I disagree. I do feel that something needs to be done. But my whole point of this is that we need to take care of our own. We have problems here. We need to stop helping other countries with their problems. We need to give them a set of guidelines. And if they choose to follow them, then that's fine. If not, that's their problem. We don't need to stay there to teach these people. There are telephones and translators. I'm irritated by the fact that we had to stay in Iraq for so long, years, and put our problems on hold, when there were so many other nations involved. We need to stop. We need to start minding our own business and taking care of ourselves. We have homeless. We have drug addicts. We have people who need help. We have children with no parents. Use your money for that, not to rebuild some other country. If they don't want the help, then that is their option. Give them a book or a set of guidelines telling them how they can make their country better, and if they decide to do it, they can. Don't spend American money teaching these people what we believe they should do. I guess that's all I'm going to say. So, go ahead and leave your comments and let me know what you think. Thanks.